Hey guys, Carla here with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Titan V-bar style chain on our 2020 Ford Ranger. And today the tire size that we're going to be working on is a 265/60/18. You can always take a look at the side of your tire if you don't know what you have, so you know to get the right chains. Alright, so these chains right here are going to be some of the most aggressive chains you can get thanks to the V-bar or ice spikes on the top. So if you are in a really deep snow situation or thick ice, this is what I would recommend. Otherwise, if you're in a lighter snow situation, you're better off going with something else. So as you can see right here, we take a closer look at these ice spikes or V-bars. They are welded onto our links, so they're not going to go anywhere, and they are there to give you that extra traction and really bite into that heavy snow or ice that's built up for you. So a couple more details on these. These are twist links, and this is a ladder style chain. As you can see, it's going to drape over like a ladder onto our tire. Now, one thing I want to point out is these cam tighteners that come integrated with this chain. That's going to really help you take off some of that slack that you're going to see, and it does come with the included tool, so you can turn it easier when you're ready to hit the road. Now, these do come in this nice canvas sack for you, so you can store them and put them in your truck, and they're not just laying around. One thing I did want to mention is these have a speed rating of 30 miles per hour, especially with these having these really aggressive spikes. You want to stick to that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and show you how to get them installed. All right, so the first thing we want to do is go ahead and lay our chains flat. With any chain, you want to make sure there aren't any knots or anything in the chains, but with these specifically, you can install them two ways. For our purposes, we're going to go ahead and drape them over, so you want to make sure that these spikes are going to be on the outside of the chain. And just drape them over our tire. You want to make sure and center them. Make sure that these are aligned. And we're going to go ahead, throw this behind, and on the other side as well. With that in place, I'm going to go ahead and get behind here and make the first connection. I'm going to go ahead and try to use the fourth link over. I'll make an adjustment if I need to once I get the front on. So now that we're here at the front, you want to make sure you use the same link as you use on the back to kind of space it out the same. We use the fourth link, so we're going to go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to use the fourth link over, push this through, then we're going to go ahead and twist it. We're going to go ahead and find the loose link and just hook this onto it, just like that. Now over here, we want to make sure that our cams are facing this direction, that are flat against our tire. As you can see, we got a pretty good fit here. So now, next step is to go ahead and start tightening these up. All right, so we'll use our included tool to go ahead and tighten these cams. As you can see, the links are closer together here, which makes everything that much tighter. We'll go on to our next one. And as you go through, they're going to start getting tighter, so you may need a little extra strength there. We'll go ahead and do this one. Just like that. One thing I want to show you over here is we have 3 links left over. So what you can do, you can zip tie them out of the way. You could cut them if you're only going to be using them on your Ranger. Or what I would do probably is go ahead and try to loop it in the same spot, just like that, so they're not loose. Now I did have to release the tension in the cams so I could get it in the 5th link back there, but as you can see, we have a much better fit. So this is definitely the way to go for the Ranger. So we'll go ahead and get this last cam tightened here, and as you can see, you have to feel a little resistance in it. Before, it was very easy to turn them, so if it's a little hard to turn, that's when you know you've got the right tension on them. One thing I want to mention to you though is even though these help tighten everything down, and as you can see we have a pretty good tight fit on this, it's never a bad idea to get a set of rubber adjusters separately, just because when you do start driving, like I mentioned earlier, that is going to change the the tightness on here. I'm going to show you how to put these on. You want to go ahead and get the hook facing outward, and what I'm going to try to do is get them spread out as evenly as I can on here. Just like that. And we'll do one last one down here. Sorry, one more. All right, we're ready to go. So now that we're done here, we're going to go ahead and repeat the same process on the other side. But other than that, that should do it for a look at our Titan chain snow chains on our 2020 Ford Ranger.